That song never gets old.
I love it.
You just end up dancing to it, don't you?
When I made it though, I was like really unsure on it, and now it's like in my head every day. Like, I wake up. That's how I wake up. That's my alarm clock now.
That's what everybody else is. They're like a piss egg. You're going to say hello to anyone.
Hi. Oh, God, right. Oh, no pressure. Some serious. We've got some serious chat. We have got some serious chats. Has everyone got a drink with us today? Because I've run out of Coke. I've run out of Coke, so I'm just gonna have to do shots every time Vic says something stupid. So I'm gonna be absolutely glad.
He's got the gin, and Anna's got a Pepsi or Dr. Pepper, whichever she's want to have. What?
It's stout. It's stout.
Yeah, what?
What are you drinking? Yeah.
It's getting Larry already. It's not the night. Yeah, what? Yeah, what?
What are you bloody drinking?
And you thought I was going to be nasty too.
I've got plenty of stuff for you guys. You better back
I've got
off.
Pepsi Max. I've got Pepsi Max.
Well, what are you crying there? Freaking hell. I'm crying with Pepsi Max. Oh, it's going to get worse tonight. Lucy's on a double.
Good evening.
So we're all in a ways. Finally, come on.
Yeah, everyone's got the memo today. Yeah, I was going to say.
Right, we'll just wait for a few more people to come in. So come and chat to us.
I know, because
it's been snowing here today as well.
Yeah.
Come on, the lasses. Woo, 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 woo. He's getting closer to Yorkshire. The Harlan show is on tonight. Lucy's got a fish bowl.
Yeah.
She has.
I've got my test tube.
All of us apart from Rhiannon. So she just gets high off the fumes of Dr. Pepper. She's like, yeah. So right, we'll get started then. Right. Who wants to go first?
Not me.
Right.
There you go, Vic. Vic's already started.
No, I don't want to come in here and chat. What do you mean? Lucy, how did you feel? You was watching the game at work, wasn't you, with Chef United fans?
Well, yeah, really happy with the result. I couldn't even boast about it, to be honest, because it was so dead. There was only me and an Everton fan in work, so I couldn't even boast about it to like the Sheffield United and Chef Wednesday fans, which it's always nice when they're in and they always know about it. So buzzing with the win. Just really happy to see Jack Harrison back on the score sheet. I think it's been coming for a few games. I think he's really stepped up since last couple of games. I think he's been really good, and I think it's just a shame we're not going to see him on Saturday because obviously he can't play for us against Man City. I think it was a scrappy game. I think it was quite nerve-wracking at times. Always get quite nervous for like sort of the games against the lower half. I think.
I don't
think we play as well. And I always like prefer the games when we do play against some bigger teams. But at the same time, I think we could have had 4 or 5. I think the first 20 minutes, I thought we could have had the game put to bed really. So, but yeah, overall, really happy. Bring on the next 3 big guns that we've got coming up. So yeah.
I'm looking forward to them. Absolutely not.
Fish.
Off.
You said you didn't want to talk.
Put her on mute.
a little fucking gif over my mouth, like shh. I hate you.
Enjoy that win, Rhiannon.
Yeah. Sorry, it's because you said Vic. So I thought Vic was going to respond.
I was like, what?
Oh, I'm not with it right now. Right, okay, fine. Yeah, I was really chuffed with the result. I thought we'd win. But during the game, there were some moments that I was just a bit like, oh, we've got to. Like, I really thought we could have put it to bed, like Lucy said, very, very early on. Like, if Calvin scored his chance, etc., like we would have been well clear. It was just, I just didn't like the way we conceded. I think Ayling should have been more on the line. Like, he was too far into the net. But apart from that, no, I'm really chuffed with the result. Again, another Yorkshire Derby win under our belts, probably the last one for a while. So yeah, but we'll just have to see which teams come up next season. But I'm looking forward to the City game next.
Yeah. Well, now
get a result.
Everyone, let's get cracking into it.
Oh.
You know what? You may as well put the mic. Yeah. Oh,
how did you find the game, Vic? Did you enjoy it? Was it stressful?
I was frustrated.
Yeah.
I was just frustrated. I mean, especially this time of the season, how many games we've got left? 9 and not 8. So it's like towards this season, it's like, remember last season when we had Barnsley and they gave us one of the hardest games. Do you know what I mean? So the bottom 3, bottom 6 actually, are going to give us the worst. I think they're going to be the toughest games, to be honest. I'm actually quite confident about the games that we've got coming up in the next couple of weeks, to be honest. But, I mean, Ayling wasn't at his best. I mean, he's always in that goal when he needs to be. He went in, but, I mean, there's been times when he's actually saved Melior's ass.
Yeah, he has been. Yeah, he has been.
Oh, my God, he's my favourite player. He's literally come out. He absolutely bossed that. He's a wicked defender. I don't give a shit what anyone says. He literally had everyone on strings, and I'm happy with the result. But it wasn't easy. I was ripping my hair out at half time. Like, how have they got one? I was at a draw at half time, and no, at the end of the day, the 3 points is what matters at the moment. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you girls, but I feel like that's it now. The season's ended. I don't know why. I think now that we've got all the hard ones coming up, it's like that we're safe. I feel like it doesn't matter now. Like, I don't know. But yeah.
No, I mean, I think you could look at the next 3 as a free hit, like all 3 as like free hits, even though they are still winnable games. Like, they're still, because they're in a top 6, like, they're still like seen as free hits. The only one I'm really bothered, like, I mean obviously I'm bothered about us getting a result against Man U, but I really want a result against Brighton. Like, I can't. Like, I think because of last time, I thought it wasn't it wasn't really a fair result.
Yeah.
Especially after the way we played, and it was very much like us, the both Wolves fixtures, where it was just one, like, they just got one piece of luck, and then that was it. You know, game over. So I'd like to get a result over Brighton as well, more than anything.
You know, I agree with you there.
Got some love in the
My sister and a housemate.
Have you got the comments on, Lucy, or are you on private chat?
No, I've got him on, yeah.
So we have got some questions asking about Man City, but we're going to go into that later. We're going to just quickly go over the Sheffield United game, just talk about all the players, how we felt that they did, and then we'll go into Man City and then do our off the pitch favourite part. Yeah. So yeah.
Look at you, Vic. Proper
Oh, God, no, just once, please put it up.
I've got a little surprise after, so I'll play it later. But,
no, it's still me. Like, no, I know what's coming.
You are me. Yeah, so we actually had, here's a little stat for everyone. We actually had 20 shots for the 5th time this season, and the only club to have had that is Man City, who have done it 6 times. So our highest has actually been 23 shots. So
that's impressive.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? It's very impressive for a newly promoted team. Like people, because this is what I don't really like about the general punditry, like Talk Sport and everything. Because at the end of the day, I know we are a big club, but they tend to forget we've been away for 16 years. Like, I mean, they do compare us to like the top 6, and they give us a lot of criticism, but they don't give Liverpool the same criticism, especially when talking about our defense. Like, Liverpool had the same problems, but they didn't get criticized for it, but we do. Like, but I think people also tend to forget, we are a newly promoted side, and it's like we are basically killing stats, aren't we, at the end of the day? So proving the world wrong.
Yeah. So let's go for it then. Guys, put in your comments about each player. So first we're going to talk about Meslier. Rhiannon, what did you think about Meslier? Did you think he had another good game?
I think he had a good game. I don't think he had much to do in the grand scheme of things compared to previous games. I think he may have been a bit unlucky with the goal that, of course, we conceded. But apart from that, I don't think he was under any major pressure.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he just had a standard game.
Yeah. Vic, what was your thoughts?
I think he didn't have much to do because he had the defenders there that are helping him out. I mean, they were right in where they needed to be. He didn't really need to do much work. I think that's mainly because of Llorente and everybody else. They're kind of working together to protect him. You could really see how far up the pitch they were going, and when they was in that 6-yard, 12-yard area, protecting where they didn't want anyone to get a goal. I mean, to be fair, when you watch the goal back again, he wouldn't have been able to get that even if he wanted to, because there were people in his way anyway. So, it's unlucky, but even like the top 6 goalkeepers weren't going to save that anyway. I'm proud of him. I love him, and he's just going to keep getting better. I mean, every single signing that we did this season, we're absolutely smashing it, and he's been way better. But from the last 3 games compared to that game, he didn't have a lot to do, because I reckon it's all to do with Llorente, Rafinha, Bamford, Dallas, Harrison. We're all there, making sure that he didn't have much work to do. So I'm happy with it.
Yeah. So, by the way, sorry about Jack walking past with no top on.
You don't give a shit, doesn't it? Nobody cares.
He come running down like, I've used the Manscaped shaver. Just checks off, like literally all windows wide open. Just yeah. So Lucy, what did you think about Meslier?
Yes, I think I've just got to echo everything that Rhiannon and Vic have said. I think he didn't have much to do. I don't think. I think it would have been nice if he'd have got that clean sheet. I think if we'd have probably put them chances away in the first 20 minutes, half an hour, and been 2 or 3-0 up, I don't think that goal would have happened. I think it was quite sloppy, one to sort of give away. But he didn't have much to do at the end of the day, and obviously the defence in front of him helped him, and Not a bad word to say about him. I think, like Vic said, he's only going to get better and better. He's only young, and every game he just seems to pull something out of the bag, doesn't he? So yeah.
Yeah,
I love him.
just so
I can't believe he's 21.
No.
Like that voice belongs to at least a 35-year-old.
He just sounds like a bass guitar, doesn't he? Sounds like something out of AC/DC. I'm like, hang on a minute.
yeah. Trying to be more professional today, right?
Oh, fuck off. No, stop this time, man. I'm sweating.
You're the one making more comments. You laugh.
You haven't you twat. Oh my god.
I don't even know what we laughed about.
I don't know why that tickled me so much, but it really did.
What did you think? You're at McDonald's today.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we enjoyed them. Yeah.
I bet you bloody did, bitch. You missed me and Lucy. I think Lucy, I'll come to yours and get a handle.
So after you in fucking Norwich. It might be a bit cold when you get here.
I've got wet feet, I can swim there. Fucking
It's a really wheezy laugh she does. Oh my god.
Seriously,
Right.
I have to go off camera to calm down because you guys.
Now we're allowed to see
listen, stick up for us.
6 people outside, right? So me and Rhiannon was like, we'll go for a nice walk in that on my lunch break, yeah. She didn't fuck off, right? At the start. God, I'm joking. So then Vic phoned us at this, and like Rhiannon was like, I'm just on my way to Tasha's. You're gonna have to phone us later. And then Vic got all offended, like no one invited me, but she lives in fucking Norwich, right? We got a McDonald's, and then Vic messaged Lucy saying we didn't get invited. So I said, sorry, Lucy, do you want to come round for a McDonald's?
I ignored him for the rest of the afternoon. Well,
so now she's down in her sorrows and getting all
I'm not coming on tonight. About an hour later, I'm like, what time are we on?
Oh, anyway, yeah, back to it. So
yeah.
Vic, you mentioned Aileen already. So he could have done better with that. I don't know why the hell he was standing so far back in the goal, but I think at the time he was just running back, not really seeing what was going on, not really knowing where he was, and then
he wasn't as cold as what he normally is. He kind of
held back. He has done it before. He has cleared it on the line before, so he probably thought he was there. We was a bit excited, and he was like, "No, why are you right back there?" But other than that,
I think it's Llorente. Llorente took a lot of that position and brought it into midfield. I mean, Llorente is basically a Phillips spot on the wing.
Yeah.
And whereas Aileen normally comes down the left side and passes it in, they can pass to Rafinha and everybody like that. But Llorente took he was basically the man of the match for me. That's why I don't think Aileen had a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
I don't Aileen, but Llorente took his position. I think he basically took over everybody.
Yeah. I mean, just like you say, his ball passing, the way he's reading the game and everything. It just. But we'll go on to Llorente, right? Lucy, what did you think about Aileen? How did he play?
I'm trying to think now. I can't think of anything off the top of my head where I felt like
yeah.
I think he had quite a quiet game. I think he was there when we needed him, and like you said, you're thinking, why is he stood where he is when we've let the goal in? But like you say, it's panic, it's running to try and defend it. But I think he had a solid game. I think, nothing I can think of that was outstanding, but then nothing I can think was bad. So yeah.
Really?
I have to agree with Lucy. I mean, to be fair, I think he had a quiet game. Like, there was nothing that stood out that he did like brilliantly. The only thing that stood out for me, obviously, was when they conceded because he was that far in the goal. But apart from that, I think he had a relatively quiet game. But quiet game doesn't mean that he had a bad game. He just did his job well. So, I think he had a good game. On the grand scheme of things.
So Llorente, then Lucy. We've got a lot of people saying about how well he did. What was your thoughts?
Yeah, definitely. I think I'd agree with Vic. He was my man of the match. He just seemed to be everywhere, didn't he? And he just looks so strong. He just looks completely different gravy to like everyone else in that back line. And I think. At first, obviously, a lot of people were sort of saying, "Oh, why we spent all this much money on him when he's always bloody injured and all this." But now you can see that we've got a real good player on our hands, and he can only get better from here. And I'm happy with him. Yeah, really happy with him. At the start, I was like everyone else, thinking, "Well, it's been a waste of money. We've not really seen anything of him." But yeah, he's brilliant. Yeah, really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Rhiannon?
Yeah. I agree with Lucy. I think this was his whole bedding in process, like, because when Bielsa first came in, you had Ayling always injured, you had other players always injured because they were getting used to his style of play, and I think that was just Llorente's bedding in process, but now we're really seeing what kind of player he is. And yeah, like Lucy said, it's just a completely different gravy. And I really, really want to see how he and Koch do well, because I thought Robin is a different gravy as well. And it would be amazing to see how they work together as a partnership. Not taking anything away from Stroy, because I think he's brilliant, but it would just be nice to see how that partnership works and just see how well they do together.
We've just got so many options now, isn't it? It's amazing.
Yeah, but when have we ever had that many options? I mean, it's like, I put out today that tweet about what does everyone think of Llorente, and Curtis Woodhouse even said, give him 18 months, he's going to be one of the best defenders in the league. And I agree with him. If he can start, if he not get any injuries for the rest of the next season, I mean, Robin Koch and Straug and Koch and Llorente, I reckon they're going to be our 3 stars next season. Yeah. Depending on who we bring in, I don't know who we're going to bring in. And I'm no offense, I don't want to upset anyone, but we're not getting DePaul. I know we're not. But it's just them 3 are sort of coming. You can see how much potential they've got in it. I mean, he's come from the under-23s as Stroud. And you love him, don't you, Rhiannon?
Yeah. I think he's absolutely brilliant. Like, I always got frustrated because he got put in the CDM position, because I could see that he's not a CDM. He's just not.
Conversation every single
I don't care, because people need to know that he's not a C. Like, this is going to get to Bielsa and say, do not play with CDM position ever again.
Well, tell him to not get injured ever again. And then
The thing is, though, now that Robin's back from his knee surgery, I really see him as a cover for Phillips, because he's known to play in the CDM position and playing it well. The jury may still be out for other Leeds fans simply because he hasn't played CDM in a Bielsa, system, but he has played CDM before and he's done it well. So then hopefully then it'll be interesting to see like that sort of equation where Robin is CDM and then you have Stroik Llorente as the centre backs and see how well that trio work together as well. But we won't know till next season.
Like I say about Llorente as well, like he's getting used to Bielsa style, but they never had that pre-season either. So their bedding in period was at the start of the season, and they've been chucked in the deep end, quite literally, I think, especially with the games that we had. We had like Liverpool and that, not easy games to start with. So a lot of people felt sorry for Strauch, and I did as well. But as Noel Whelan said, Cooper, when you see him in training, you know straight away why. You see straight away why he gets put in straight away. It's like Phillips, he'll get put in straight away. It's no disrespect to the other players, but
he's fighting for position, I think.
And he's the captain at the end of the day. So I'm just going to put up because a lot of people have been giving Cooper shit, and I don't understand why. So I'm just going to put up.
Find where you live.
What?
Vic dealing out the threats there, isn't she? Hunt you down. I'll find you.
You give people shit.
Are you gonna do a Liam Neeson speech, Vic?
I got my own, so no, don't take this Cooper. I'll find out where you live and all.
Are you offering people out of it?
Yes, she is.
Last week on Twitter.
So this is the thing with Cooper. So yeah,
it's true though, and he's an amazing. He tackles like no other. I don't give a shit what anyone says.
That is just outstanding. No other.
It is.
Tash, this is a perfect time to plug the new merchandise.
Oh yeah,
that came out today.
Oh yes, in Leeds United.
you know when Rhiannon was around my house and we made this T-shirt. No input from Vic. Captain Coots, the Leeds United Avenger.
It's brilliant.
And Cooper actually liked the tweet. He liked it, so I'm going to try and send him one.
Yay!
Yay!
All like and everything. I gave her her own show again.
Have you done another lap dance, you tart?
Yeah, I gave her a little lap dance and everything. I was like, that was not a lap dance, by the way. That is not a lap dance. That is not hard.
I'll do it as well, but
I was saying that was not what I did on my lap dance.
Yeah, you are a special
dancing on the screen. Oh, yeah, we were dancing and everything, and we were like, yeah.
No!
No, that's right.
Oh my God.
It was off the wall. He came running in, going, "What's going on?" Like, oh dear. But yeah, so if you want that T-shirt that he has liked himself, then look in the description.
Absolutely.
So yeah, but yeah. Anyway, what did you think, Rhiannon, on Cooper?
It's a bit similar to Aylin. Like I think he had quite a quiet game.
But I've just bigged him up. You just shot him right down.
Nobody cares about what you think.
We want to sell these T-shirts again. What are you doing?
He was fantastic. He put in blocks. He was
what, Lego blocks?
Lego blocks. Talk about shooting him down, Tash.
Help me out here, man. These two are absolute delinquents. I swear to God.
I'll get Alison on instead of Rhiannon. Alison, do you want to?
Ellie.
But yeah,
no, but I think he had like I said before, a quiet game doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad game. He had a good game, and he did what was necessary and what he was asked, to do and expected to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, like I couldn't think of a major outstanding moment that because he did in the game.
Sorry, but how can you be an Arsenal and a Sheffield?
You cannot be an Arsenal fan and a Sheffield fan. No, you cannot be. No.
There's no second team. Like, is Arsenal your second team? Your second team? I'm curious how this
for like a foreign team, but not in the same league, man.
No, I mean Newell's is my second team.
Well, either way, Arsenal and Sheffield United, it's not like it's been going well for either of them, has it?
No.
What a pick, eh?
Fan TV, listen up, you shit. All right.
Supporting Leeds as well. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hammer you there, but please tell me you ain't got a half and half scarf as well.
We're actually on half an hour now, to be fair. So you do.
Yeah, Coops. Vic, what do you think?
I love him. I think right. Listen, look, he's not as energetic and as quick as a lot of the players that we've got on the pitch at the moment. But when he's on, he's crucial to tackles. And he makes some amazing tackles, and he's there when you need him. And especially when like Calvin's creating space, he's there when you need him.
Yeah,
I can't fault him. It's like he's not like one of the players that you would rant about every game, like Rafinha, but he's there when you need him. He goes undercover. He's an undercover player. He's an undercover cover. That's it. He's
stealthy. He's stealthy.
Yeah, no, he's in the back.
Sorry, this comment. You need to write Ipswich right. It's fresh. I support Ipswich. I play football now.
I'm not offering anybody out because I could knock skin off rice pudding if I'm honest, but
Okay, this makes more sense. But
yeah,
please,
my grandma.
I'm just an innocent American.
I'm sorry.
How has that tickled you so much, Vicky?
Look
at how you touched your hair. It's like stuck to your face.
Oh, she does have the best laugh. I also think that's like the sexiest voice. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Although Rihanna, thank you.
I have a really weird laugh.
You have a smoke laugh.
I ain't smoked at all. Yes, it may be a little bit wheezy, but at least I don't snort.
It does sound like you smoked 20 Benson before you came on. You're like Motley.
I struggle to get breath in, all right, because I'm laughing so much.
Lucy she's just really like delicate.
Delicate flower, nice.
Really cute. Anyway, Lucy, what do you think about Alioski?
Oh shit.
On Saturday, I'm guessing we're talking about, yeah?
Yeah, just on Saturday, yeah.
Definitely a much better game than Fulham. I think we can all say that obviously Fulham game was absolutely atrocious.
Today, yeah.
Still not outstanding, but I think he did well. Yeah, I think it's one of his better games I think he's had. He was there when we needed him, and he's just desperate to score, isn't he, at the end of the day. Any ball that comes to him, and he's just you can just tell that he just wants to get himself a goal. So he's just a bit rash with some of his decisions and stuff. But yeah, I can't think of anything really that was too bad about him. I think definitely better than Fulham game. So I guess that's a bit of a bit like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Rhiannon. She's a dictionary, is Rhiannon.
Oh, then that amount of books, she's got a book club and everything.
Do you think he's trying too hard?
But the thing is, he has scored from that position before.
Yeah.
So, you know, he can score some belters from that position, and I did see a little bit of reluctancy from other players like Harrison and that to give it to him. I don't know if they feel the same way or but yeah. What do you reckon, Rhiannon?
I was frustrated at him. He definitely had a better game than against Fulham, but I was frustrated because every time he had a shot from his positions, because I think he had two chances on goal. I think it was like both times in the past that would have been back of the net, and I don't know if it's a confidence issue because of, I don't know what's been going on recently. I don't know, but yeah, I got frustrated at him because like Lucy said in the beginning, we could have had it. You know, we would have been at least like 4-5-0 up had he actually put stuff. You know, actually scored them. So
I think quite a few of them we could say that about. Yeah.
I mean, well, Harrison's second and Phillips is 10th. Yeah, but
I mean, like you say, like I said earlier, 20 shots, and yeah, we've got one goal because the other one was an own goal. So yeah, we need to do better at, you know, in the final third and finishing. Alioski,
can I ask you guys a question? What do you think? You know, fuck off.
This makes me laugh. I need a shot.
Right, Rhiannon, get your Pepsi Max on the go, and I'm about to blow your shit up right now. No,
okay, go on.
No, this question. At the end of the game, Harrison said that he's been speaking to somebody about his lack of performance.
Psychologist, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he came on and he absolutely dominated the game. Do you think there's a few more players in our team that maybe need to do what he's doing? I mean, it's like, I think with the way, I mean, obviously, for the last month he's had bad games, really, hasn't he? No, not Alioski. No. I'm talking about Jack Harrison, you dickhead.
Jack Harrison.
Fucking hell.
Because the reason why Tasha's getting confused is because you're taking the structure and you're mixing it up, and you're throwing it all up. Because at the end of the day, we're talking about Alioski, and now you want to talk about Harrison. We haven't even talked about Harrison yet. Yeah, exactly. Talk about Harrison when Harrison comes up.
No, we can't watch it, and you all had to go. She didn't come to me, so I thought, you know what, fuck it.
She asked you about Alioski, and then you went, can I ask you a question? So we were thinking you were going to ask about an Alioski question, not a Jack Harrison question.
Let's just fuck her.
Oh.
You know, I've had enough of you. I'm going to go.
You can re-ask that. You can re-ask that question.
You can literally, Vicky.
Harrison, look.
Oh, fuck off. Go.
Stick to the structure. I'll send you a copy.
Please don't have it, Come on.
Anyway, Vic, what's your opinion on Alioski? That game?
I just don't think he's playing the best he can be. I think with everything that's going on at the moment, his confidence is dented a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to be here anymore. I think because of his teammates, I think he's doing the best he can. But it's like, you remember with the fans last season with Bamford, it literally knocked his confidence for 6. And now that there's no fans in the stands, look how well he's doing.
Yeah.
And there's no drama. But Alioski and his family are on Twitter. And with everything, like,
It should be
with everything linking up to the Galatasaray and everything like that, I think he's trying to do his best to keep the Leeds fans happy, but it's just not working. I don't think
You can't keep Leeds fans happy if you go in there. I'm sorry. Right. Anyway, we talk about.
No, I agree, but I think because of that, he's trying to do his best.
And he should just go now. He should be asked, I don't want to play anymore. He should just say that. If you don't want to be there.
Like, for example, with all the Leeds fans talking about Rodrigo, right? And it was like, Rodrigo's not happy here. But he came out on Instagram and said, look, fucking bullshit. I want to be here. Marcelo's, the best, blah, 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 blah. If Alioski wasn't going through all this, if all this shit wasn't true about Alioski, he would have put a statement out.
Exactly. That's what I said. His quietness speaks volumes. Like,
Galatasaray's the worst place you can go.
Yeah.
Fucking obviously that Tasha never.
Yeah.
Yes, Lewis.
Anyway, let's move on then to our beloved Phillips, who could do no wrong. Vic, we'll start with you.
I think considering he's came back from international duty and he's played the most minutes in the England squad and come back and give that performance, he was everywhere. He was everywhere. And the thing is, with a full fit squad, this is the first time in the season that we've actually had a full fit squad. Well, that's what I mean. And it's just like, he's everywhere. And they all train together, and you see the training videos and you can see how well they get on as well. And I think with Phillips, he just knows where everyone is at the right time. He would practically, he could have breaks a couple of legs that game, to be fair. He didn't give a fuck who he was coming into. He was everywhere. And you know what? He's always going to be that person. I think he's got a point to prove, to be fair, because a lot of people are actually on at him. Like, is he good enough? Is he as good as Declan Rice and all this kind of shit? But he is. And I think he's better. But in that game, I think considering the amount of games and the minutes he's played, he was basically the Phillips that we've always seen.
Yeah.
Game.
Yeah, Rihanna mentioned earlier as well that shot that he had. Sorry. Yeah, so Rhiannon, going on to you then, that shot, and how else do you think he played?
Yeah, I think he played amazing. I think he played his usual self. Because we usually expect from him, he plays out of his skin week in, week out. Always there with the crucial tackles. Always there, putting balls through to Raf and Harrison, and it's. I felt bad for him that he didn't get his goal. Like, that was going in if it weren't for Ramsdale.
I thought he did quite a few good saves, Ramsdale.
Yeah.
That was his shot, and I thought he had a quite a good game.
Yeah, and like I say, he had a great game, and I just hope that he stays with us longer. And also, he plays amazing for England, and hopefully he goes to Euros and prove everyone else wrong.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he will?
Yeah, he's on that plane, isn't he?
He's on that plane.
He is.
I'm sorry. Look, I know Neville. Sorry. I know Neville is an ex-man. Oh God, get a frog in my throat. Is an ex-Man U player, and I know he isn't, the best barometer. But saying that, like, seeing what he said about Phillips, saying it should be Phillips and Rice, that says a lot. And hopefully that everyone else, you know, sees what Phillips can do, and not rip into him just because he's a Leeds player.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, well, I do agree with this though.
yes, I agree with that. Yeah, the corners and free kicks are Rafinha's now.
Yeah. What's that, Vic?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm just reading the comments.
Right.
Disco. What the fuck is this? This is what it is.
This is women. They've all turned into fans. Yeah, so going on then to Rafinha, Lucy. What do you reckon? That setup, he had an assist, didn't he? It was just. I like that he doesn't look to go backwards. That he finds them options that are forward. What was your thoughts on that?
Yeah, definitely a much better game. I think it's one of his better games that he's had recently, because I think we've been saying last couple of weeks he's been quite sloppy, but I think he were a lot more like clinical this week. And when he does give the ball away, he bloody works hard to try and get it back, and that's what I like to see from him. So yeah, outstanding. I love him. I just cannot wait to see him in person, because I think he's going to look totally different to probably what we see on TV, and we're all just going to be stood. Like, I can just imagine the whole of Ellen Road just stood in silence, just been like, like, who is this player that we have managed to get? Like, like.
It's gonna be the quietest. Like, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, when Leeds are back, it's gonna be like the loudest thing ever. We're all gonna be going mental," but it's not. Everyone's just gonna be in awe of Rafinha. Like, it's gonna be the quietest we've ever been.
Nutmeg.
Real life.
I can't wait for the songs that we're going to come up with Rafinha.
I mean, there's always been about 3 or 4, isn't there? Like,
the guitar, like,
and I think he's going to be even like, once we get back in there, I think he's just going to thrive off it, and I think he's going to be even better than what he is now. So yeah, he's
excited. I think he's excited to experience it, isn't he? I think everyone else has been going on about it to him, and I think if he if he can just tell by Orta how much he shouts, then that must give him like the.
Oh, I love Orta as our 12
thinking, if this is Orta, like, how it's gonna be fucking hell, it's just gonna go off in it, and I can't wait. Yeah, like I say, I can't wait.
I just love the fact that Orta and freaking Tuchel were having a bloody argument at the Chelsea game. I just think that's hilarious.
It's like you're putting the players off. Sorry, but we've got like the most intimidating ground. Like it's like nothing compared to what it would have been. Yeah, if we were allowed in. Yeah. He's Brazilian. He didn't even Oh dear.
Oh, do you know something, right? Alison, you've got a good point there. Neville is a really good pundit, even though he's Manchester United and solid, which we beat. Did we beat them in like a fucking pre-season friendly?
Did you see that? Apparently, he like there's a clip of him going, "I love Leeds." Did you see that?
Yeah, lovely. It's you know what he said as well? He said that he said, I've been working for Sky for 10 years, and the best 45 minutes I've ever seen is Leeds against Man City this season. Yeah. I fucking agree, because that was a really good, especially with Rodrigo scoring that goal.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is a good point as well. Think about the amount of stick Otto got when we first. Everyone loves him now. I think the turning point though was that Amazon documentary, to see how upset he was, like not getting James in, and like just how much the club meant to him and everything. And then obviously,
literally,
he had new shit players, but then he had like size and that, and everyone was like, well, you know, he's brought in them. It's not his fault if, like, you know, if they were good, but then they just turn out shit. You can't guarantee that people are going to play well for us. So yeah, but yeah. Anyway,
what are we talking about now?
a lot of people said Dallas was the man of the match. What do you think?
Me, I do think Llorente. I mean, to be honest, Dallas is the man of the match for me over the last 7 weeks. If I'm honest, well, the last couple of months. Whenever he plays, whatever position you put, he's Mr. Utility. He can play in any position you put him in, and he will thrive through it. But against Sheffield, Llorente was the man. He's like I said, he's basically Phillips on the wing. He goes everywhere. I mean, did you see that tackle? He literally slipped on his ass and fucking put him down. And then, but the thing is as well is that the person, what player was it that flipped him over? That should have been a straight red.
No, that's Robert.
No, that's Roberts.
It wasn't. Watch it back.
No, Baldock, 2-footed. Roberts, he went round like a somersault.
No, not that one. On the wing with Llorente, if you watch it back, you bell end. Right?
I'm getting called the bell end.
Yeah, you get called now. You went to Tasha on me. No, you know when Llorente. I can't remember. Was it McBurney? No, it wasn't. But he was on the left side, and he literally he did a Rafinha move on him, and he fell over. You'll be able to find it. It's all over YouTube and Twitter. But then he kicked it, and then as soon as he kicked it, I think it was to Rafinha. He got tackled and got flipped, and it should have been a red, at least a yellow or a red. I mean, anyone in the comments, please tell me that you understand me on this.
Literally was Roberts, right?
Yeah.
Who got
I understand that tackle. It was on the wing. Watch it. It's all over. He's actually on the Leeds website.
There is so the setup for the goal, obviously, is by Rafinha. I mean, Dallas saved that ball, and then it goes into Roberts, who does a great pass into Rafinha, and then maybe you're on about that one. I don't know, but I'm
gonna find it.
Rhiannon Bellend, what do you think about? What did you think about Dallas? Did you think
Yeah, I mean, as much as I love Llorente, I think Dallas was just, I think, more all-round impressive. I think because of his shots, like he had like 2 shots on goal, and I felt bad that his second one hit the crossbar because I really thought that he deserved that because that was going in top bins.
Yeah,
that was going top bins.
I said it's one pitch. Sorry, I said it's one pitch so you can play it, and then I know it's him. Right, no, I'm not having you do this to me. No, I'm not. Off the pitch.
Lucy,
she thinks we're digging her out, but she just dug me out and called me a bellhead for Christ's sakes. He was on the receiving end of what?
I'll send you it. So you can crack on.
You can crack on. Lucy, what do you think about Dallas? Crack on. Come on.
I think he was. I know I said that Llorente was probably my man of the match, but I think Dallas was probably just on par. I think I know Rhiannon's obviously been crying out for Dallas in the midfield, and I've agreed with her all the way because I think once he gets into that midfield, all you see is just legs. Like once he gets into his stride, all you see is just legs, like just running down the pitch. I think he's excellent in midfield. I love him in midfield. And like Rhiannon said, I think he could have had 2, maybe 3 goals. I thought he was really unlucky not to score. And again, like Vic said, he's probably been my man of the match for the past couple of weeks. So he's just like incredible. I think we'd be lost without him. I think. Yeah, amazing. Yeah.
I think as well, like I said, he just does them crucial tackles that gets us, right up in the final third. He does really important tackles, and I just think where Klitsch has been off it as well, I think he's replaced him really well. What are you laughing at?
I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments. Like, Vic, can you remember chicken tikka masala?
Don't get us going on that.
No.
Sorry for that.
No.
Yeah, so
we can wait for next week for that, where we do the preview of Liverpool. Then we can have as many chicken tikka masalas as possible.
Yeah, we're gonna have a Mo Salah special.
Salad.
Mo Salah special.
She's gone.
Oh, you fucking dickhead.
Yeah, so Robertson, let's talk about Robertson, that awful tackle. How was that not a red, right? And second of all, VAR even looked at it and said it was not a clear enough, like
obvious foul.
An clear and obvious foul. Like,
how?
He's literally broken his neck. He's literally like almost broken his neck.
It's literally 2 feet through. He's split.
Landed at my neck. I was like this every time I was the ring. I was like, stop doing it.
His neck. It was like snap and all because he did. Oh God! Right, I'll send you the link. Right, put it up, please, because I'm not having this.
Right,
I'm not having this.
Rhiannon, your bellend. What did you I'm going to change your name in my contacts. Rhiannon.
Back
on with it, Lucy. Oh, but yeah, no. So yeah, I thought Roberts had a better game. I don't think he did too many bad things. I think the thing is though, like when he does lose the ball, everyone's like, "Oh, he's lost the ball." But Rafinha loses the ball. People lose the ball. You've got to understand that you can lose the ball. You know, like it's not super gritted athlete. Like they're gonna, especially when I think Roberts as well gets closed in a lot quicker.
About tackling.
He loses the ball a lot because he gets shut in a lot quicker. So, but yeah, Lucy, what did you think? Did you think he had a good game?
Yeah, I think probably his best game. Probably his best game that he's had for a couple of weeks. I didn't find myself sort of screaming as much. I didn't feel like he was dancing around the ball as much.
Yeah.
But yeah, that tackle that obviously he was on the other end of. I don't understand. Like he must have been sore the next morning because my neck. Like I was watching it, like you say, and my neck's just like oh God. But yeah, definitely. And obviously that ball that led to the Jagielka own goal, incredible the way that he managed to find Harrison on the end of that one. So yeah, definitely a better game. Yeah, I was happy with this performance. Yeah,
and even the other goal as well. He set up for Rafinha. It was nice. Yeah, Vic.
Yeah, but that pass was absolutely. Oh, I had an orgasm halfway through it. I was like,
wow. Tash, take a shot.
That's the best selection I've seen in media.
Actually, you need to do 2 shots because she said something stupid earlier as well.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off. Leave me alone. Right, go on and dry your hair. Greaseball.
Never wasn't it? It's all right. I can't funny about all day like Vic, you know, like straining hair, doing all her buns and everything.
Oh my God, in my hair.
I've got a job, Vic, yeah, and the fucking 1-year-old that runs about.
Yeah,
but we don't know more. What did you say?
Rhiannon. The 1 year old rolling about.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. That was a good mugging off.
A 1 year old rolling
A 1 year old running around. It's only been here once. Okay.
Oh, stop it, mate. I'm sweating.
Is there anyone that I've not asked about Roberts? We'll get through this. It's been an hour and I've not got through the fucking list yet. Harrison, right.
You haven't said who. Who's talking about Harrison, Tash?
That's my head.
You're like, right, let's talk about Harrison. And you haven't even said who you're directing that question to. This is falling to pieces very, very quickly. Right.
I'll ask honestly. Harrison.
Look how sweet my fucking hair is, mate. That's because of you. I'm going fucking great because of you, bitches.
Right. Anyway, Harrison. Yeah, he had a good game. He got a goal. What do you reckon, Lucy? Apparently, like loads of people. Oh my god, I can't even speak. He's getting a bit of sick as well. That he's not been playing. What's going on with my eyes? Doesn't it look weird? Oh, right. Yeah, Harrison's been getting.
She's had too many good news.
Oh. Thank you for the $4.99. To be fair, everyone could have seen that was a bestie yellow for the challenge on Roberts, who's been unfairly criticised, in my opinion. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh my god. Right, Harrison. Yeah, Lucy, go on.
Yeah, so like I said at the beginning, I was really happy to see him on the score sheet because obviously he's had a few games where he's not been his best, and obviously Costa's come in and started before him, and yeah, really happy to see him back on. I think it was definitely one of his best games he's had for a long, long time, and yeah, like I say, it's just a shame we're not going to see him next weekend because I think he could have done with keeping it sort of try and keep that consistency up again.
Especially after
yeah, definitely happy with him back on the score sheet. Yeah, like to see him on the score sheet a lot more for the rest of the season, and I think he will do. I think that he's got that confidence back now.
Yeah, and who would you replace him with then?
It'd have to be Costa, I think, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if it was out and out swap. But
can Rafinha play on the right? Well,
so with me,
Rafinha does play on the right.
No, left, right. You know,
no, Harrison plays on the left.
Oh, for fuck's sake, mate! I'm way too drunk for this shit.
Harrison usually plays on the left. Rafinha usually plays on the right because Ailing.
This is why I haven't passed my driving test yet.
You like this
because you don't know your directions.
No. So, yeah. Right, no. Oh my god. Yeah, I've had way too many calls. I need to put this down. This isn't right. This is not okay.
Are you sure that's your first bottle, Vic?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that, love?
Look. I'm not.
Yeah. What's the other one in the back? Yeah, the other one, Vic, the pink top one.
I like that.
It is Tuesday night. I'm sorry. I'm not going on anymore, mate. I'm way too fucking.
Oh, fuck that. Right. Anyway, so yeah. To Bamford then. So yeah, he got taken off. Rhiannon, what was your thoughts on him being taken off? Did you think it was the right move? Did you think he played well?
I think he played all right. Yeah, he did have that shot, didn't he? On goal. I'm just. I don't really know. I'm in a bit of two minds about him. I wouldn't say he had a terrible game, but I wouldn't say it was his best game either.
Yeah.
But it was good to see Rodrigo come on and see it switch it up. But hopefully Bamford will be back against City. And
do you think Rodrigo offered a lot more, or do you think what?
Or Bamford?
I don't. I still think Bamford offers more than Rodrigo does in the fact in like the whole sort of pressing sense. But I don't. But it could just be
I think
the effect from long. He could still be suffering from long COVID, etc., and he's still building up his fitness from being ill. So I don't think Rodrigo deserves as much criticism as he has been getting. I've seen he did get quite a bit of flack, but yeah, it would be nice to see the Rodrigo we saw against City at Ellen Road score a goal at the Etihad.
Yeah,
it would be amazing, wouldn't it, if he did do that?
Vic, what do you reckon about Bamford Rodrigo situation?
I think with COVID as well is that there's a lot of players in the Premier League that have actually had it and they've actually struggled in training. You've got to understand Bielsa's methods in training isn't easy. So when they're in training, and especially when they're doing murder ball, you need to have a lot of energy and a lot of. If it fucks up your lungs, and I don't think he's been the best. I don't think he's 110%, if I'm honest. And I think it's like every other striker; they're always gonna have like problems. They're never gonna have 110% in every single game. But I think Bamford. I've got a feeling that Bamford's gonna hit 20 goals this season. I have a massive feeling he's going to do 20.
Lucy, how did you think Bamford played, and did you think Rodrigo was a good substitution?
I think I'm the same as Rhiannon. I'm sort of a bit in two minds of like he didn't offer a lot, but then he did run the defence ragged. I think he did do a lot of running. That's probably why he did sort of come off nearer towards the end. But with Rodrigo, obviously he's had the COVID. I think you can tell he's not up to full match fitness. But I do think there were glimpses there from Rodrigo when he did come on, that bit of quality that we probably haven't seen for a few weeks when he has come on. So I think Bamford could do with a goal against one of the goals between the next three games against the big sort of teams, and that really boosts his confidence. And like I say, with what Vic said, 20 goals is easy enough for him. I think he could do it.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, and I do think it was a bit quiet in that game, but I think even when he comes off, you still notice that he's not there. So he still impacts the game quite a bit. Even like say when he gets taken off, you still notice that he's not there, even when he's had a quiet game. Yeah, so we've got Man City next week. Like I say, Harrison is out, so it'll be interesting to see if Klitsch will be starting or if Costa will be straight in. Would he put Dallas at left back and take Alioski out, put Klitsch in the middle? There's loads of different options, or would he just do an outright swap with Costa and Harrison? Because so I mean it's so he has said that he's resting players. So I think we have got a good chance. But him resting players, he's still got a load of world-class players on the bench. So him saying resting players doesn't really mean shit, because he has like 2 world-class players for every position, doesn't he? And but I know a lot of people said, before that they couldn't score, they couldn't win against us, but they were a whole completely different team back there. They're so much better now, and they're running away with the league. They're 14 points ahead. So yeah, it is going to be hard, but they are playing Champions League games. They've got to, and he said, what was it? We're probably the worst team that they could have had.
Really?
Yeah, in between them games. So yeah, because we're going to run them ragged, aren't we? We're going to tire them out. So yeah, what do you reckon, Rhiannon? Do you think we've got a good chance against them, or do you think we're going
to? Yeah, I think any every team we put out every week, I think always has a chance of winning against. It doesn't matter if it's the top 6 team or not. We stand a good chance of winning. It'll be interesting to see if he does, like you said about resting players. It'd be interesting to see if he does rest any players against City. It'd be interesting. I probably put Costa in Jack Harrison's position. Well, probably not Jack Harrison's actually. I put Rafinha over on the left because Costa's more of a right wing. Costa on the right.
You said they're going to rest players.
Oh, they are. All right, fair enough. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Bielsa then for some strange reason.
Because they got Champions Leagues and that. They've already run away with the league, so they're saying they're just going to rest players.
All right. Then, yeah. I still think I still believe we can get something out of all of our remaining fixtures. It just depends on which Leeds team turns up.
Yeah.
It'll be. I probably think Costa will be on the right, Rafinha over on the left, and depends if he still wants to stick with Alioski at left back. You could see Dallas move into left back and put Click in Dallas's position.
Yeah,
that's a possibility. I can see him sticking with Roberts, and then changing it at probably like the 60-minute mark and putting Rodrigo on.
For fuck's sake! Sorry, I need to get my charger. Oh,
again.
Need to be more prepared, Vic. Come on, love.
You pissed off, right? You.
This is on episode 8. You should be more prepared.
It was but Tasha's at me fucking battery.
Yeah. Lucy, so he rotates players a lot more now. Pep is starting to rotate a lot more players. So he's unpredictable as well. I think that's one of the reasons why they're running away with the league. So with that and them saying that they're going to rest players, it's going to be hard to know who to put where and what team's going to turn up to play against. His tactics, he's got to have them spot on, Bielsa. But it's going to be hard to figure out them tactics. And Pep is being really unpredictable at the minute. What are your thoughts? Who are you most worried about? And what do you think? How we're going to do against them?
I think we could get. I'm feeling confident we can get something. Obviously, they're miles ahead of everyone else at the minute, aren't they? They're just outstanding. But then, like you said, he's going to rest players, but he's got 2 world-class players in each position. Like you know that they're still going to turn up and do a job. But I think it says everything, like you said, that Pep's come out and said we're the worst team that they could possibly play against between the Champions League games that they've got. But it's going to be tough. We know it's going to be tough. It was tough in the reverse fixture, but I'm feeling quite confident. I think we could get something. And like you say, it depends what team's going to turn up, and if we put on a good performance and in that first 10 minutes we can see like how we're playing, and I think we've got a good shot of getting at least a point. I don't think I can see us winning the game, but we don't know at the end of the day. I don't think Bielsa's going to make a lot of changes. I think it will be a straight swap for Costa in for Harrison. I can't see him making many more changes other than that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I am. And what do you reckon, Vic?
I think do you know what? I actually think we're going to win.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Because I mean, right, we've got what 8 games left, right? And when it comes to this part of the season, a lot of the bottom teams, especially mid-table but to bottom teams, they're going to fight for their position, right? And I mean, look at what West Brom did to Chelsea for a start. That was absolutely phenomenal. Do you know what I mean? Anything, especially at this part of the season, anything can happen. I understand in the first part of the season and the middle, but this part of the season, anything can happen. And we've actually got a fully fit squad right now.
Yeah.
They don't know what Llorente's like and Rodrigo and Cork and everyone else is like. They don't know what we're like. We know what we're like. We don't even know what they're like when they play together. I do actually think we're going to win. I do. I actually do think we're going to win. But I reckon it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be a massive goal sheet. I reckon it's going to be something like 2-1 something. I reckon it's going to be incredibly close, but I reckon it's going to be such an entertaining game. I can't wait. Lewis, for you. No, do you know what? Right, if we're
going to get points against anyone, I think out of the top ones that we've got, I think Liverpool.
I think Liverpool's going to be the one that we're going to get points, but I do actually think we're going to win against Man City. I don't give a shit.
So, anyway, I hope we're not going to get a fucking Man United spanking against. Yeah.
Yeah, imagine that, man. We're never going to live it down, are we?
Are we going to do predictions for the Man City game? Is anyone? Go on, Rhiannon. You're nodding.
2-2.
Oh.
Yeah. Lucy?
I was going to go 2-2, but I think I'm going to go 1-1.
Yeah.
Is this Man United?
Man City.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god! Dude, the alcohol got to your head.
Where's that? We need a face palm emoji.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm going to go with 2-1. Please.
Oh, I'm going to go 3-3.
Oh, fuck off. It's not going to be that good, mate. No. It's joking.
It's going to be riveting, lass. It's going to be riveting.
Everybody in the chat, right, when we win, don't come bothering me like, oh.
Right. Green's saying 2-2. Who else? Who, what, when, why? Who's sending your score predictions?
I'm just Charger.
I'm saying how drunk you are, Vic.
No, I'm a bit
yeah, I agree with this. I'd rather be battered by City as long as we beat Scum. Yeah.
I agree.
I think we'll agree with that. Yeah.
I'm trying to get Liam Gallagher off it. I don't know if he's going to happen.
Let's just say 1-1. Yeah, Vic's got gone on Twitter asking to come on. So if everyone could retweet and like and give as much, yeah.
Yeah, please do it. It'd be amazing. But just let everyone know in the chat, we have actually got some amazing people coming on. I mean, we're not going to be drunk when these people come on. By the way, we're going to actually be
Can't speak for Vic, but I can speak for everyone else.
But we're going to have some really good people coming on the channel soon.
Yeah.
So Joe, piss off. You're not nicking them. Do
Right. It's my favourite time, right?
Awesome!
What that bitch? Right, you ready for this? I've done another little edit.
Off the pitch. Off the pitch. It doesn't even sound like me.
Did you like the end bit? It doesn't even sound like me. Gonna move it again. Here's the new introduction to Off the Pitch.
Off the pitch. Off the pitch. It doesn't even sound like me.
Off the pitch.
Oh
Oh god.
Off the pitch.
Off the pitch. Off the pitch. So I just want to use this.
Look at Ash's comment. Look at Ash's comment.
Hang on.
That sounds like a singing.
What are you wearing? Off the pitch.
It's like a baby.
That's not like a voiceover on a porn video on this fucking YouPorn. Like, who's coming in here with that big?
After this stream, Rihanna's just gonna get like a phone calls now. Like,
I was giving you a private.
Oh gosh.
that's the fire for you to talk to that husky voice.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
my
right, we'll crack on with the fix. Right.
Oh.
Just going to use this time to plug out some more of our. We have finally have a picture of someone wearing our merchandise, and I'm absolutely over the moon. I'm absolutely buzzing. So this is the Alien T-shirt. And so if you do have merchandise, please send in your photos because it absolutely made me over the moon. I was absolutely buzzing. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, Rihanna designed the ponytail because fucking Tasha's shit.
She just modelled the ponytail. I designed the ponytail. She was like,
she told you to do a flip like this.
yeah, this is actually Rhiannon's ponytail. So Rodrigo has come out and commented. There's been a lot of things about him not being happy at Leeds. He said, I'm not a person to comment on nonsense stories. However, in this case, I want to make it clear that stories about me wanting to leave Leeds and a bad relationship with Marcelo are false. I am very sorry that some people try to misinform our fans. My feelings are the opposite. I am happy, focused and working hard to help my teammates to end this great season in the best possible way. I love being at United. I respect my coach and I identify with this club. Come on, Leeds, MOT. It's really good that he feels that way without fans. Like, I've been really worried about players that have come in this season because I'm like, oh, wait till you see the fans and like in the stadium.
Can I just
say a warm welcome?
Can I just say something, Ash? Is that 7-0 to Norwich?
Is that actually real?
I'm gonna have a look.
If that's 7-0 to Norwich, fuck off.
It's 7-0 to Norwich.
Shit.
The town is going down. The town is going down.
Oh no,
yeah, they're getting right battering. Oh my god.
7-0. It's 4-0 to City.
4-1 to City.
1-0.
No, sorry, someone said 4 to City. So
oh, it's still 1. I've got it on here. It's still 1-0.
Yeah. Is it De Bruyne who scored?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
So anyway, so the whole Rodrigo thing that happened, I think they just have to find, they always pull out a story that someone's unhappy at Leeds, don't they? Because I remember when Janssen was at Leeds, they said about him being unhappy and everything, blah blah blah, and he actually say, no, you misread what I said, you translated it wrong, kind of thing, and blah blah blah. Speaking of the devil, he has actually commented recently saying, I will love Leeds for the rest of my life and I follow them. I still often talk to Andrea. What do we think? How does everyone feel about Janssen?
I love him. I think the thing is as well, he was a Leeds fan. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I mean, who was it that sat on the side of the pitch when we didn't? Was it Rafinha?
Yeah,
Rafinha with his head down.
Exact same thing as what Janssen did. He doesn't like being upset in front of his boys. Just sits outside on the pitch.
Yeah,
I wouldn't take him back because I don't think he's good enough, and I don't think he's
at all.
I mean, a lot of people are like, yeah, I would take him back. I wouldn't. He's not ready. The only reason why he would want to come back is
we have so many people at the back now. We don't need any more. If it was anyone from the
we're not even going to go for Ben White. Like,
exactly. And
we've got centre backs, and also we've got cover. Like, we don't need any more centre backs.
Sean Kelly, yeah, we haven't got Alioski's statement because he hasn't put one out.
That's what he was saying.
That's what he was saying.
Because we're reading the statement out and Alioski hasn't.
Yeah.
No, that's what I mean.
Well, you see it as a kid.
Yeah.
No shots.
No, I'm talking about the guy in the chat. He said, "Where's Alioski's statement?"
You're having to go at Jack. That's who you're having to go at.
Coming on the
Anyway, right, Phillips. Let's Phillips.
Little pubed.
What did you call him?
What the hell? Did you say pea-head?
I thought you said pube-head. Oh my god. What did you call him? I thought you said pube-head. Oh wow! Right.
Wow!
I love this. So we say this every week, but Rafinha is massively taking the piss. He is. It just does. Oh, it's just beautiful, isn't it? He's done it. Oh my god! Mention like what he did. When we're talking about Rafinha and his little tricks, oh bless him.
No, get that comment, Chris Baldwin. Pontus was not miles better than Cooper. Fuck off. No. Right.
Anyway,
No.
if anyone was on last week, yeah, we had a whole thing about Mo Salah, right, and his name.
Salad.
Oh. Rihanna said Mo Salah, right? But it sounded like said Mo Salad, and then I brought up a meme with Mo Salad, and then someone said chicken Mo Salah, and it just when Lucy's laughing. So there's this other one that Lucy sent in that was quite funny, and it was like chicken masala with rice. Oh, with no company, things could get messy. Oh, it's brilliant.
Oh my god.
I love puns, so I absolutely love that. I laugh my head off.
Lucy's gone.
Rihanna, you sure you've not got vodka in that Pepsi Max?
No, love. You're drinking enough for all of us, love. Yeah, you are.
So last week we said this was the kit that was rumoured. And now this week we have this one that's rumoured.
Yes. I think that's
Leeds are actually going for every colour under the sun. Each year they just pick out another colour. We've been orange, we've been pink, yellow, blue, white, obviously green. Now purple. We're going for purple.
Yeah, but the thing is though, right? We've got white and
do you remember that horrific kit that was black and like lime green?
Oh no, can you remember the horrific kit that was cream with
that gold one that we had in League One? So yeah, that is supposedly
to be fair, that is sexy.
Yeah, I really like the lilac one. I like this one.
Lucy, do you like this one?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I think
I'll be buying it next
season,
season,
isn't it? Right.
Matching underwear and the bra to go with it. Fuck it.
Of course you have, Vic. Of course you have.
Mate, darling, who do you think I am?
So did I talk about? Oh no, I didn't put this one off earlier. But yeah, Harrison has now scored same or more Premier League goals this season. The main Jesus.
Mane.
Jesus.
Can't even fucking speak. What did I say?
You said name, Jesus.
Mane.
Mane. Jesus.
Mane. Oh my God. I paused and I was like, did I say that? Did I say that? Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh God, I should just not announce names. I'm so bad.
The channel.
Oh man.
Oh,
You could have finished reading it.
I'm just in the rest of the names. I'm not.
But you carry the same goal.
Five shots. Oh dear. Right.
Read it to you. I get you back.
Go on.
Oh, no, fuck it. I can't read it now.
Oh dear. And then, oh my God, I could not stop.
Lucy, you're the one that's passing all these courses. Please read this because she's a fucking idiot. Right, put it back up. Put it back up.
Go on then, Lucy.
Jack Harrison has now scored same or more Premier League goals this season than Mane, Jesus, Richarlison, Grealish, Mount, Martial. Also, same or more assists than Foden, Mane, Maddison, Mahrez, Rodriguez, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Mount in his first season in the Premier League. Bravo, Jack.
Bravo, Lucy. Absolutely. She didn't even say TAA. She said that.
TAA? Who the fuck's that?
Well, we finish that off. You know, when it goes, Avid!
You do your lap dancing again, you slut bag.
Okay. Oh, right, so what else have we got? Right, this one. This one really. You've got shit socks, mate. So then.
What was the sock council? Wait, I'm gonna put the fucking key on.
Oh, we get past it. Oh, you're so past it.
Do you know what? I don't know how we get views on
Strawberry Ripple. You forgot. Sorry.
No, if your underwear is anything like your socks, no wonder you don't have a boyfriend.
Wrong.
Yeah, for anyone who's wondering, Vic is still single. She's open for offers.
He's single since 1984. Love, I couldn't see him.
You need to practice the voice pitch. You need to go off the pitch, and you'll have one.
Off the pitch.
So this one really tickled me, right? I don't know if you guys seen it, but I was laughing so much at this. Motherwell. Thanks for asking.
No, she's not bad, mate. Thanks for asking.
Was that your accent? Oh my God.
Aye, she's not bad, mate. Thanks for asking. I've got a Scottish family and my friend.
What the accent was that? That one's Scottish.
I'm trying to go out.
I bet Lucy can do it. She's like amazing at everything. Come on, Lucy, take it away.
No.
What am I doing?
We're doing a
Scottish accent.
You say this is Scottish.
Oh God.
Bye.
We young lad.
Aye, she's no bad face.
She's not bad. Thanks for asking.
Aye, she's not bad face.
Oh,
Oh gosh, you guys.
Yeah, what else have I got? Okay, I've done all pictures. Share the screen time. Okay, right. What have we got?
my God, we've been on an hour and a half. Joe and Oscar are going to be pissed.
Oh dear. Right. Oh no, I've shown that one, haven't I?
Yeah, you have.
Get that one off. Get it off. Get it off. God, takes ages. Right.
Mate, why ain't you put my fucking Pornhub picture up?
Right. This one. Okay. So it says enjoying the hard work. And this is when it's in English. And someone edited. Look like this.
Aileen and Bamford.
I just love how massive their heads are. Like, oh, she's from a that. She's like, hi. And then, oh dear. Oh dear. Right. So I have to come off it and back on it. Right. Send that one.
Oh, mate, I'm so fucking red right now.
Did you guys
I toss and turn, I keep stressing my mind. I look for peace, but see I don't attain. We play. And it's the magnet keeps attracting me day and night.
It just made me laugh at right. Oh, so we got one.
I can't even see the screen anymore. I swear to God.
So obviously, two massive banners for Chris and Kev, which have got shown, and it was just
that was lovely. That was lovely. That
they raised over like £4,000, and it went to charity as well. So yeah, absolutely amazing.
My days.
Yeah.
It's nice how that people actually still do that 20 odd years later. Not a lot of football clubs do that, so it's decent.
So this one, someone's tagged me in this and said best moment ever.
The goalkeeper went up. The goalkeeper went up as if he's about to score.
Hello. Where's Rhiannon's?
That sounds like Rhiannon.
Look at his face. Here we go. Big play. The goalkeeper went up. The goalkeeper went up as if he's about to score.
No. Look at the keeper. Why are you there?
That's what a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, that was funny. Right, and then this is the last one we've got for tonight, guys.
Do you
This one's happening.
Je m'appelle Victoria. Je m'appelle.
Ready? So, oh my God, how
Do mine.
It's like, see ya.
You remember that time when he clicked an open goal and he fucking shot and he went straight over to far patch? Fucking, that is clicking. Clicking needs to.
Oh God, my feet's hurt now from laughing. But yeah. Oh, okay, we've been on an hour and 40 minutes, so I think it's time to say goodbye.
An Oscar and run.
And if anyone else wants a Vicky emoji and a Lucy one,
I swear, if you do me over, Rihanna, I swear to God, I'm coming up there and I'm cutting you.
cutting me. Oh my God.
This is what I mean. The threats have got worse.
I know they've got really bad on them. I'm only joking.
The fact, Vic, is that you're doing it on a live stream that's going out to everyone on YouTube.
I can't even cut myself.
I was going to leave on a happy note.
Right? If you guys were like Lucy's emoji next, become a member, and then it can happen.
If everyone wants to their Lucy emoji, we need 17 more members, so please join up, guys. We're going to have a big members night out if you're a Dom member. We're going to have a big night out, and we're going to try and get some ex-Leeds players there. We'll try not to invite Vic, but if she gate crashes, I can't help that. And I apologise already for being pissed up. But yeah, I'll leave a video on why you should become a member.
Absolutely hammered tonight because of my.
Would you like to join the All Leeds TV Members Club? We're really excited to announce this new feature on All Leeds TV. We've got 3 different tiers: Sergeant Wilco, Bielsa, the Don. You can join any tier you like. The first tier, Sergeant Wilco, will get you loyalty badges. You can be a loyal member of All Leeds TV for every month, 2 months, 6 months, 12 months, or even 24 months of being a member. You will have a specific badge that shows that you're loyal to the cause. You'll also have emojis available, guys. You've got Bielsa, Bamford, Rafinha, goal, All Leeds TV. More and more to come. If Bamford scores a goal, spam the chat with it. Spam the watch along. We're really excited and we want you to join us on this ride.
Next up, we have the Bielsa level, which is all of our members-only polls, and then we'll give you behind-the-scenes photos and status updates. And if you leave us a comment on any of our videos, you'll have priority reply, so we will directly reply to you.
And last but not least, we've got the Don level. What benefits do you get from the Don level? Well, you get all the benefits that you get from the Wilco and Bielsa levels and some additional extras. Virtual video collaborations. Do you ever watch your post-match content and disagree with me, Joe or Tash? Well, this is your chance to put us right in our place and join us on the live player ratings, live post-matches and our phone-in shows also. We're also going to shout out all our members and follow you back on social media, and we're going to host an annual members night, which is coming soon.
Oh, I forgot to